Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today the finale. Kim starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. And it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Working on striking out the side in the first. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber moving forward, but this will land untouched. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Number 19 waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take on this team today?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Squared that one up just a little late. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A shot down the first baseline. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
No balls and a strike to count. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. It's on to inning number. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
The pitch.
Third baseman, Chris.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
O'Neill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Here's Javier Baez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In there for strike 1. Now a fastball against the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Javi Baez, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 190 is the batting average coming in. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Happ is off at first with 2 away. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a 2nd strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
O'Neill, a Canadian native. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The count.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he popped him up. Perez ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Comes set with the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
In there at the knees, strike one. 2-6. 68 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
3-2, full count. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping up now, Yadier Molina, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. His past history against John Lester, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. On the outside black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Number 19.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 19. And they're runners at the corners now. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hayward. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bader has a beat on it, 1 out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he pops it up back behind second base. DeYoung is there, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league. Runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. To 1-2 now. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's fouled away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Paul DeYoung will be next. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez has it, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Changeup called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Lester's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He's over 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Javier Baez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
0-1, no strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Carpenter.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his career totals, Schwarber is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball 1.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out. Ready once again, Colton Wong, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. A ball and no strikes. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, back in
from the belt, the pitch. And a nice changeup that time from Lester to start things out. It's 0-1. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Wong leads off second with nobody out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first
a man at second with 1 down. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is over. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Runner at second, 1 away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled away. Almora at second with 2 down. Hit hard to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Kyle Ryan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. Home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. What a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Matt Carpenter. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Slow grounder to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Perez onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Contreras on at first, nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. One and one to Schwarber. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1.